Welcome to Fabulously Flawed, where the perfectly imperfect come to shine. Marni, along with her sensational sidekick Taylor, are the mother-daughter duo that puts the fun in dysfunction. Every episode, we unpack the chaos of mental health while sprinkling in the sass of pop culture. We're here to share stories, laughs, and lessons that remind you to embrace your quirks and to never, ever let anyone dull your sparkle. So join us as we celebrate the beauty of being fabulously flawed. Let's get real, let's get raw, and let's get ready to add a little extra shimmer to your day.
Okay.
Hey, fabulously flawed friends, fabulous listeners,
Fabulous, everybody.
fabulous everybody. Welcome to Fabulously Flawed Podcast. I am your host, Marni, and joining me.
I've got it down right by now.
Is predictability a thing?
Yeah.
Joining me is my sensational sidekick, delicious daughter, Taylor.
Hey, guys. I like the intro. I like that we have toned it down, but while keeping it still that like Taylor Marni feel.
I love it. So this episode is called Popular. And I think if you don't know what that means, you will. And if you do, right? I know.
Then welcome to the greatest episode ever. Let me just say, Mom, I am going to become a bigger Wicked fan than you. Like after
you don't understand.
No, I do understand.
Yeah, you do understand.
Actually, I have seen spoilers. I now avoid them because I've seen what I've needed to see. But spoilers are starting to come out for Wicked because the movie is people are starting to see it, the public. And okay, I just had to take a deep breath for a second. It has exceeded all of my expectations. I've seen 45 seconds of the entire movie and I'm already like, so this is my favorite movie of all time. I've literally seen less than a minute and I am floored. Floored.
First of all, I'm not able to even process the fact that this show is going to be on a big screen for me in a few days.
Yes. And I'm sorry, but I made sure to get the Dolby Cinema tickets, so it's better sound, better picture. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Just had to throw that in there.
So what I loved was they had the Wicked London premiere. So the girl was like, this is me walking in, and I know I don't do a great British accent.
But that's so terrible.
It's okay, but people understand it's not American, so it's British.
Right.
So she's like, I'm walking in, and she's all green and fabulous. And she goes, this is me after, and then it's all the teardrops.
What are you talking about?
The London premiere, some actress.
Oh,
she was all
random
green.
Actress.
Random actress.
You missed that huge detail. Like, who are you talking about?
Yes, the London premiere. This lady walks in. She's all green. She's like, look at me. And then afterwards, she goes, look at me.
Oh, like she cried.
And it was all smeared.
Okay, so you explained it so poorly. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I have conversations in my head and then I feel you. So, but my point being is the emotions that are going to come pouring out of people don't even realize the unhealed versions of them they don't know are stored are going to come pouring out when they see themselves in Elphaba and or
right,
Glinda.
because the characters reflect so many real life, issues and feelings and emotions that people face. I have seen not a dry eye. Like when people film themselves, their recap of Wicked or coming out of the theater.
Like the green lady in London.
Not a dry eye. Not a dry eye. People literally cry hysterically from like they're overwhelmed with such emotion. And
okay, this is what we're doing. We're going to record our episode Thursday morning and then we're going that afternoon to the show. We are going to document ourselves going, how we look, which is, I'm not wearing makeup, obviously. I'm not wearing my lashes and messing up my new Lily lashes because I know they'll be crying.
Funny. I love that's how you think. It's like, we're going to a dark theater at 2 p.m. on a Thursday afternoon. I didn't think you'd be wearing makeup.
I thought maybe I'd put on a little lash if we recorded, but I cannot wear lashes because they are going to fall off.
Yeah.
And I just got all these new Lily lashes.
Right. No,
wait, can you pause for a second?
Oh, sorry. Okay.
This is not like... This isn't a commercial, but I have to say, if anybody needs to use false lashes and you don't like glue or the magnetic ones where it's like liquid eyeliner, this is already pre-sticky. All you do is just put it on your eye. It's called Lily Lashes. It is game changer. I think I'm so happy and peppy because of Lily Lashes. They are
Yes, I've never met someone in my life who is so obsessed. With lashes.
No,
you talk about it all
the time. I know.
Oh my God, you're fixated on these fucking lashes.
You know why? Because it's like I look so different, like without lashes and with lashes. It's like I'm a different person.
You're Kermit the Frog. Remember that?
Yep. When I had
or whatever.
One day when I would have my lash extensions, you had to take them all off once to have like a your
like
whatever
clean
6
slate,
months
yeah.
clean slate. And when I looked at myself in the mirror, I thought I looked like Kermit the Frog. Oh my God.
That stuck with me because it was you're gorgeous, but when
no.
it was so funny the comparison of like you having your lashes and you take them off. Okay, maybe you kind of do look
like Kermit because it's every day.
A little bit like Kermit.
When I remember being 16 years old, I could drive my car and curl an eyelash at the same time. It's like in my world, you weren't put together without your eyelashes.
Yeah, I mean,
this is our world.
From.
It's like people tell you, religion, study in school, wear the lashes. It's like our family is lash, focused and not, sensible
I'm like,
stuff.
I am breaking, I don't know if I'm changing the cycle, ending the generational whatever, but I don't care about lashes.
You know why,
or
Tay?
glam or glitz and glam.
You know
That's
why,
just
Tay?
not my world.
Because you were blessed with beautiful blue eyes. Let me tell you something.
Really
My
nice
daughter,
of you to say, Mom.
that's what makes me so nice.
Yeah.
Toss. Popular fans.
You are so Glinda because you are so narcissistically nice.
Right.
Like you are such a narcissist, but you're so pleasant.
Sweet about it. I know. Like I would say to you, like, I want to make you my new project. You really don't have to do that.
It's just you don't realize it.
So nice.
But it's like, obviously, I know you love me with every fiber in your being. Of course, that's obviously a given. But you don't realize it. I could be saying something, or sometimes you do realize it. I could be saying something and I'm like, yeah, and he said I looked really pretty. And then you would come in, well, Dad also said I looked really pretty and I look really pretty there.
No, that's not a good one. Okay, how about this?
Okay.
You'll say like, oh, I was sitting with my friends and their mom. Like, did you tell them about our podcast?
No, that's
okay. That's not a good one either.
That's just you being obsessed with our podcast.
Or how about when you're like a mom, or when you're like, Mom, you look so young and cute, and I'm like, I know. No.
First example was best. It's like
I would never try to up you though. No, I would never do that though. Sorry,
you do without realizing it. You did it the other day. Okay, guys, I'm right. We can't start arguing on the podcast.
We can agree to disagree.
Okay, then let's agree to disagree that this happened.
No, it didn't. Because why would I ever want to up you, sweetheart?
You can't help the way you think sometimes, Mom. I'm not saying that you were trying to be. No, it's not like you were in competition with your daughter.
Thank you, because that is so like we're connected by our belly button cord.
No, I know, Mom. Obviously, I'm your everything. That's not what I'm saying. It's you don't realize.
Okay, so like if you were saying, okay, these people were dancers for a gala. Well, I was in the gala too.
Like kind of.
Okay, we're getting there.
But more so when it has to do with me, you don't realize it.
No, apparently I don't. Listeners, I don't.
I'm telling you, my mom is the greatest person in the world, and no, it's not like she's in competition with me. But sometimes the narcissism is just so deeply rooted in there, it comes out. It does.
Please my God!
No. I'm the more lucid one in the relationship.
Ooh, Tay, I'm gonna have to take a hard pass on that one. I'm going to have to say, can I use a lifeline?
Okay, so I'm a little crazy.
A little? See, here's the thing. I'm reactive to a point that becomes, I used to be reactive. That would be psychotic for the most average person. That, again, a level 2 situation, my moments of being put back in those triggers gave it a level 10 reaction.
Level 100.
Okay.
Yes.
So...
A level 1,000.
But it's only reactive.
10,000. Okay, sorry.
Like I could be having a great day and someone could walk by and say something rude and I'll be like, go fuck yourself. Like that. Oh.
The whole house looked at
like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
Because you're so scary because I'm so scared.
You know what's I can't believe how quickly I literally thought of that person that walked by, but but I would never start a problem. But
you never start problems. No.
But if you push me, I will come for your fucking jugular emotionally. Yeah,
I'm a
I will.
victim. You can't see me, but I'm raising my hand.
But
I'm
see,
a
I never
victim.
knew. I always thought I was like 99% angel, 1 point devil, but it was really just unhealed trauma that my triggers, something would happen, I would react, and you'd look at me and go, "What the fuck's wrong with you?" And it's
Because you
we
just
didn't
said,
have
no,
awareness.
But
We-
you also just said it yourself. You take level 2 situations and make it a level 10 reaction. So
stop.
that's when I would
no.
be like,
Pause.
no.
Pause. That was then, not now.
Okay, but I'm saying I would look at you and be like, what's wrong with you?
Of course.
Because something's not that
Snapped.
something not that serious would happen, but you would make it like it was the
Yes.
most serious thing. So and I didn't understand. So
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
I said,
So we're-
Taylor, this is when I was unhealed. I said there was no, are you not listening? I said, this is when I was unhealed.
Okay.
This is when I would have triggers and I would react. I thought I was angel and a little devil, but I wasn't. It was unhealed trauma. So the scariness is so justified. But now that I know when I start to feel something, or I don't even put myself in situations to get triggered, I won't act that way anymore.
Okay, Mom, I stand corrected. God, you were just like yelling at me through the microphone.
Was I yelling?
You weren't the nicest, and
Oh,
you're
I'm
like,
sorry.
"Are
I'm
you
just
listening?"
passionate.
Like I'm literally sitting here with headphones on, like my
We are
focus,
so
like,
real and raw.
laser
Wow.
focus. Like, yeah, I'm listening. I
you
have
know
no
what?
choice but to listen.
If this would have happened, like with us not recording, I would have said, "Fuck! I wish we could have just recorded that for content." So this was so
God, I
awesome.
am so opposite. I'm like, I don't want people to hear us
Because
fighting.
we're normal. We're not fighting.
I know.
We're discussing. This was not fighting.
Yeah, true. I guess.
Hey, you've seen me mad. This is not fighting. This is me
Okay.
just being passionate.
Yeah, I guess true. It's just, I know. We spend every waking minute together.
Not for long. Not for long.
I know. I'm moving out so
And
soon.
working from home, is just
No, I know, but
we're not together all the time, Tay. We just live under the same fucking roof. That's all.
okay, God, you're getting.
Am I getting my period?
can you
No.
stop
It's
it?
okay. It's okay. Keep going. I am moody because I'm just thinking of something.
please
No,
stop.
I
I
am
need to
not
stop
stopping it.
You ruined the vibe.
So, in the theme of Wicked, I guess, what is this feeling? I felt this moment loathing.
That is.
No, I can't wait until that number.
Wait, we started. That was such a weird transition. We went from.
I guess when people live under the same roof, it's considered being together 24/7.
Yeah, like obviously I didn't mean like literally 24/7.
If I could put you in a baby Bjorn and carry you around again and start all over, I would. Oh my gosh, I never did that. You know why? I was afraid you would fall out.
Really?
Yep, I never did that. I mean, you would have been going with me to dance class.
I know.
And everything if I had those.
Brie and I are like obsessed with baby Bjorns. We
Oh,
like she talked about it a lot, and I'm like, what's a baby Bjorn? Like, how am I
No.
supposed to know? But now I know that it's like the thing to have. Like, you got to have the baby Bjorn. If
It
you're
would
a
have
mom.
been, we would have made the cutest videos. Like if there was, well, thank God. If there was, okay, if I had the brain I have today and giving birth to you, I would have the mindset to be like, okay, let's make cute videos, but we don't care how many likes we get, but you're so friggin' adorable. I need to show you off. The old me, hence our home videos show, all I did was try to turn you into Britney.
Yeah, I was just gonna say no. I think you would have been the complete opposite. You would have cared all about the likes and the comments.
The unhealed me.
Right, back then,
Oh,
back
of course.
then, yeah,
That's why
yeah.
it scares me.
Yes,
Thank God
yes.
it wasn't around.
We do. We always say, thank God there was no social media when I was growing up, because it would have destroyed you trying to be this, or trying to make me
Oh
and
my
you
God.
this famous duo, or whatever you were trying to do.
No. I'm already cringing thinking of what I would have done.
Yes, no, it would have been. If you think like we were already like a level 10 for the time, and you
Correct.
trying to like make me whatever, but
Britney.
or pop star or whatever. But now, like, if social media existed, it just would have been.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tay, because I'm already thinking what I would have done to you. And I would have looked and I'm like, what do you mean it didn't? Nobody saw it.
I
And
know.
I would be.
What do you mean? We only got 100 likes.
I would
and
have-
it would have, and you would have been sitting
And you know
there
what's so weird, Tay?
fixated on it all day.
You know what's so weird? How many people in real life would come up to you, 100 people, and say, nice picture? It doesn't happen.
Right, never.
But I don't care. Today, obviously, I never look at that. But back then, oh my gosh, the fact that you were eating dinner and I had Love Don't Cost a Thing in the background by J-Lo and not Eensy Weensy Spider. It's on the video, remember?
Yeah,
It was in the
what
background.
was this, the early 2000s? Like, yeah.
You were born in 2000, so it was like 2001.
Uh-huh.
You know, I know we're talking about Wicked and everything, but I just want to, it just made me think of dancing and J-Lo, and I just wanted to throw a situation out there. When you think life is hard and obstacles happen, I mentioned this before about Beto with Zumba.
Yeah.
So if anybody's listening and you're thinking, what the fuck is going on? You know, I didn't get into this school. I didn't get that job. I didn't go to this restaurant. I'm not with that friend group or blah, 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 whatever it is. Something, you're like, oh, nothing can go right. I used to take a dance class in Aventura at Olympia Gym, that and Peaches. You know, I used to just, I'm a dancer. I feel like I'm doing a chorus line monologue right now. I'm a dancer.
It's funny that you bring up a chorus line. I was actually, I mean, I'll let you finish your story. 'Cause
You remember what I
know-
was saying because I completely lost my train of thought. So you know what story I was.
You were talking about Peaches and Olympia Gym.
Thank you. Okay, Beto. Thank you.
Yeah.
So, okay, hold your thought. I'm going to go
Okay.
back to that. So, Beto used to just put on, we would do like aerobics or jazzercise, whatever it was called back then. And it would be like, burn, baby, burn. And we would dance. One day he forgot his music. And he did not say, well, fuck this. What am I going to do now? He went in his car, got the cassette tape of, what, you know what, kind of thing.
You've told this story before. Do you know?
I'm just saying it for our new listeners.
Okay.
Listeners that think they're like, so Beto could have said, fuck this, but he didn't. He put on Latin music and what was created a worldwide phenomenon, Zumba. Because something, he did not take that situation and say, God damn it, I'm going to get fired. Oh no, he changed it and look what happened.
Yeah, I mean, I love that story because I guess just veering off of our main topic of the podcast, we'll go, you know, a
Oh
little...
no, I'm going back to Wicked now.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, I forgot to, I'm looking at, we have in our studio like a big, like bigger size disco ball and a smaller size disco ball, and they each have a witch's hat with the pink wand. So we are sparkly Elphaba Glinda. Now, the reason we talk about Wicked so much.
Wait, I never finished my thought.
Chorus line, go.
No, not the chorus line. I was saying about Beto.
Oh, yes. I'm so
Yeah,
sorry.
It's okay.
I was narcissistic, not listening to your thought. There's one.
Yes, this is
Okay,
what I
okay,
mean. Like,
okay.
it happens.
Okay.
But anyway, I was just saying that it's just an example of turning, you know, I mean, when you think something could go so wrong, it's just like it's all about your mindset. Like, that's your brain and your mind. It's just like the most powerful tool and weapon that you possess. And it's just so important that you kind of, let me find the right word.
I know what you're saying.
That you curate your brain to think well instead of the worst thing, to always try to turn things into a positive or make it the best thing. I don't know if I'm making
I'll
sense.
tell you right
trying
now,
to
I'm gonna-
verbalize my thoughts.
I'm going to give you a perfect example. You could go outside right now and you could say, ugh, it's cloudy. Or you go outside and say, yes, it's not raining.
Exactly.
That's how you
right,
look at it.
Right. Yes. And that's kind of, you've
Taught you.
me
Yep.
how to
Flip the narrative.
Right. Think of the cup as half full versus half empty. Sorry, I'm struggling with my
Because
words
you know what?
right
There's
now.
a silver lining on everything. And when we think the worst is happening, it's not. What we think we want is great, but what the universe has planned for us. So when you're at a place in life like I am, and I always say I'm 54 years old. Oh, Tay, look at the TV right now. We love her. Oh, the actress. Now I forgot her name. From Mom, the one that you said on Instagram could look like her. I know I'm losing my.
Jill?
No. I'm going to go back. Wendy Malick, the actress Wendy Malick, when she's the one that was Adam's ex-wife. She's real talk. She was just on TV now on Night Court.
Yes. Oh, okay. The one that, yeah.
Right. So I have the Today Show on. It's my sensory background, but we love her so much, and she's been an actress forever.
Right. It's what's her name? Wendy Malick, Allison Janney, and there's one other. She was in. Christine Baranski.
Christine Baranski. Oh, she's so fabulous.
Yes, they all are like the same person
Yeah.
to
And
me.
you know what's so funny? Christine Baranski was on a CBS sitcom, and I should know the name of it because
I'm just looking up.
I am
Hold
so
on.
usually more pop culture-y, and I should know the answer to the show, the sitcom she was on that she won Emmys for.
It was, I'll tell you right now, she won a Marion Thorpe and Sybil.
Oh, Sybil Shepherd. Hello.
Okay, yes, and she was in Mamma Mia. That's how I know her.
Oh, that's right. Oh, she's so fabulous.
Yeah, she sings "Does Your Mother Know That You're Out" in Mamma Mia. Yeah, she's fabulous. So she looks a lot like Wendy Malick to me.
Yes.
Those two are very like, in auditions.
That was so funny when you said that.
Same roles, and they probably always go up against each other.
I know I say this every time we watch 2.5 Men, but when I first started auditioning for commercials, I was like 23, your age, 23, 24, and I met my friend Lisa at this one commercial class, and she went up for a casting once against Jennifer Taylor, who plays the girlfriend Chelsea in 2.5 Men, and we laughed because Lisa is so gorgeous in the real world. She's just not a model.
My favorite thing about like kind of knowing the inside of the industry or like, is the other side of the industry is kind of like whenever I see actors or actresses that look so similar, my brain immediately goes
the casting.
To, they definitely, their agents definitely sent them the same role. They definitely auditioned for, the same type of thing.
It's true, because you walk into a room and like, let's say right now they needed a mom, 20, listen to me, a mom.
Mom 20? Is that
I'm
what you
looking
said?
at you. No, I was thinking of myself, but then I was looking at you trying to think which castings. Let's say they needed a girl 24, 25 years old, having fun, at like a sports event. There would be so many of you in the room.
Yeah.
Okay? So it's like when you go on castings, you see so many of yourselves in that room.
Oh, yeah.
So it's really funny.
Yeah. Like, so I mean, it's so irrelevant, but I was sitting here while you were talking just now thinking of all these famous actors that look alike, and it's like, you don't know, but Zoe Deutsch and Britt Robertson, to me, like they could totally be the same person.
The movie The Outsiders, if you think of it, they just threw them all in one movie because they all ended up going with each other against the same, Rob Lowe and Matt Dillon. I'm talking about
Emilio
Estevez, and him and Charlie Sheen are really brothers in real life. Okay, of course, I've told you that.
Yes,
duh.
of course I know.
Okay, so back to getting popular.
Say, sorry, you can go back to your thing
now. So now, when I first heard the soundtrack, and we've talked about this, and I'll say I talk to myself about it, and I listen to the music every day now again. I mean, it's always on, sometimes sporadically, but when I first saw Wicked and that character of Elphaba, again, I was addicted and my life changed from Rent. Thank you, Idina, Jonathan Larson. But then Wicked comes on, and just from birth, like me, they were like, get rid of her. They don't want her. And it was like, okay, I'm relating. And then how they were so mean to her, and how she always felt like she didn't fit in, and Elphaba was a misfit, and she tried, and like I could cure cancer, and my family would have said, well, you didn't cure it right or something. And so no good deed had come unpunished for her, which you'll see next year. But my personality is a definite combination of so much Elphaba, but so much Galinda.
Yeah, it's
Galinda,
crazy.
Galinda.
It's it truly is crazy that you're like, if the two of them had a baby, it would be Marni.
It would be me. Oh my gosh, I'm like morphing in my face into the picture of Wicked. With
who actually, I don't know if we talked about it on the podcast or if we just talked about it separately, but how in Glee, Lea Michelle's dad is Jeff Gold.
He is?
Yes, I've sent you. Okay.
Why was she not cast then?
Wait, so in Glee, her mom is Idina Menzel, who is Elphaba, and her dad is Jeff Goldblum, who is the wizard. Someone realized that, and Lea Michele reposted it saying, wow, I love this. And it's like, you should have been Elphaba. Wait, oh my God.
How did I not know this?
Wait, oh yes.
The connection.
Yes.
Why was she not chosen as Elphaba? Because come on, she's if Idina gave birth, it would have been Rachel Berry.
Wait, I can't believe we're having this discussion right now because Mom, in my dream, I kid you not, last night, I literally dreamt about Lea Michele, me talking to her saying you should have been cast as Elphaba, but I think John Chu wouldn't want someone who's had the director.
Right.
Didn't want someone, this is just my guess, this could have nothing to do with it, didn't want someone with the reputation that Lea Michele had. She had such a bad rap for many years.
Then, though. But that was then.
But Wicked was the casting for Wicked was then. Was years
It wasn't
ago.
meant to be.
And so it's giving the vibes that he wanted someone more down to earth for the role of Elphaba, like in real life.
Maybe.
I'm sorry.
I don't know
if I'm going to get... And listen, I'm saying this so prematurely, but right now, it's to me, Ariana is stealing the show over Cynthia. She
completely.
is Linda. Cynthia's not giving me the full Elphaba feel. But
Oh, no.
we haven't even seen the movie.
Okay, let me just go back. First of all, Ariana was meant to play this part. I mean,
Right.
there's no question about it. She's a mini Kristen, as Leah is a mini Idina.
Yes.
Okay, now here's my thought process. Okay, it wasn't meant to be for Leah Michelle. It was not meant to be for her. This new duo, I don't think Leah Michelle would have been able to handle the
I
shaking
know.
of the fingers. What'd you have for lunch?
I know.
Like
Wait,
Leah
yeah.
Michelle would have been like, "What the fuck
You
is
also
these?"
have to realize they're shaking because they're malnourished. But yes, they're
No. I love
so emotional.
First of all, my goal in life is to do a press tour like Wicked. Okay,
I-
first of all,
No, it's giving the Barbie press tour was this is another level, but the Barbie press tour was so fun. We had so many fun looks. It was the whole cast was like people you were so like highly anticipated to see. But this is just a whole other level.
so when I wrote my book, my acknowledgments, I had to thank Steven Schwartz for creating this, Idina and Kristen for performing it, because it changed my life, Tay. You don't
Yeah.
understand. So when people look at you like, why are we always so pink and sparkly? It's like, well, I had you, and then Legally Blonde and Wicked almost came out back to back.
I'm checking to see. So we're going back to the Elphaba casting because now I'm just fixated on Leah Michelle
Right.
and how it should have been hers to me. She's one of the most powerful.
I know. Hershey's trying to tell us that it's a little bit longer. So it's so funny. Hershey,
I'll be right back.
I know our baby boy, Hershey, has to be by our side. He, like, literally, I think, like all of us fur baby mommies, they think they were in our womb. So I can't shut the door on him because he would be, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. Right. He would just make it a hell for us.
Who else
so-
auditioned?
Okay, so I was gonna say is I don't even know. So we know some of the people who auditioned for Glinda. It was Amanda Seyfried. She
That's
was in
right.
Hunks. Renee Rapp, who would have been terrible.
No,
so I'm
not a good
so
choice.
not a good choice for this role. So I'm so glad they didn't go with that. And there was one more other bigger name that was mentioned, but I don't know about the Elphaba auditions. Let's see who auditioned for.
I think they had to give
Elphaba?
other people an option to audition because I know they had Ariana Grande in mind. They had to because she did her dream role was Penny from Hairspray.
Okay, wait.
What?
So the way I'm just seeing.
What?
Okay,
What?
so so
We're on
Ariana-
air.
I know, no, I know we're on air. I'm sorry, I'm reading Google as I. Here we go. Actors who auditioned for the Wicked movie. Okay, so Ariana auditioned. They had her sing for both roles. I
Okay.
think I said on here how
Yes.
they told her to come back as not Ariana, come back as whatever.
No makeup.
Okay, well, you know what? I could sit here and I'm
Okay,
just
so
going to
anyway.
take forever to scroll, but
So what was I saying? You didn't hear one thing I said before.
I'm so sorry. I was fixated on finding out who auditioned, but
Okay, but
I
I
think
th-
you were talking about Hershey being in your womb.
No, I was past that. I was talking about I was Glinda. I don't know. I was saying something and you didn't respond, and I was like, okay, you're scrolling.
So
It's
sorry.
okay.
Now I'm so curious who auditioned for the
So
role.
what we're gonna do on our Thursday episode for all our listeners and fans, we're gonna let you know who all the actresses were that went up for the part of Elphaba.
Yeah. 'Cause
But
I'm not gonna sit
this
here
is what I
and
was
waste
saying.
everyone's time. Oh,
She had Ariana Grande in mind from the beginning, but you
Yes.
can't just give it to her. So they had to have Amanda audition, and this one audition for to make it politically correct.
You say that, Mom, but
Yes,
there
you know
are
why?
so many
Oh,
actors.
now I
who
know what I was going to
auditioned.
say.
Oh,
I was going to
okay.
say. Ariana played her dream role, Penny in Hairspray. That was one of her dream roles. She did that. That's what I was talking about. Yeah, in the movie on TV.
Yeah, but what does it have to do with anything?
She manifested her dream roles.
Oh, yeah. I mean, oh my God, yeah, when they did the live version of Hairspray.
She was
yes.
so
she was
perfect.
so good as Penny. She's so talented. I mean, I
She's
told
so
you, I
funny.
saw the thing that is giving me chills and makes me cry and has convinced me that I'm going to be a bigger Wicked fan than my mom are the spoilers for the What Is This Feeling number.
So
my
sudden
God.
and new.
Oh my God. You don't
Loathing.
even. I haven't even seen that part really.
Blonde.
I've just, I haven't seen the whole number.
Well, they
Just-
haven't shown it.
It's all over
Not
TikTok.
the entire song.
Wait, you can look on TikTok right now and search Wicked spoilers, and you're gonna see the whole number. I'm choosing to avoid them. Yes, of course, Mom. It's all over the internet.
Do you know what's
now.
amazing is that playing Glinda, or in the beginning, Galinda in the beginning, Galinda, the comedic timing Kristen Chenoweth had with that part, it's so spot on with Ariana Grande because Ariana had that comedic timing She had it. There is nobody that could replace Kristen Chenoweth other than, now again, I agree with you. You have Idina, you have Leah Michelle. I mean, it just, and the fact that Jeff Goldblum, the 6 Degrees,
Yes.
he must not have liked her. He must have met her and she must have been a nasty bitch. And he probably was saying, well, fuck you now because I'm doing Wicked, and fuck you now, it's going to go to someone else.
Mom, I'm telling you, Leah Michelle's reputation had to have had something to do with her not even being considered for the role, because
Is she friends with Ariana Grande?
no, and Wicked, well, but again, Ariana didn't have creative direction in this movie.
But the chemistry
Right, of
had
course.
to be.
But Cynthia was cast before Ariana. Yes, she was. I
didn't argue with that, but
no, you're
no, I'm saying in their mind.
No,
is what I'm saying.
No, but a few minutes ago I should have corrected you. You said that John had Ariana in mind for the role, maybe, but Cynthia was the first casting. He had to find someone to match with her, not vice versa.
Tay, here's the thing: they knew Kristen Chenoweth. They knew who Ariana Grande was. Ariana and Kristen have had this bond. Ariana's been singing Wicked songs every time she's like on a talk show.
I
so
know.
even
It's
though
been a
they
very
cast
public
her,
thing.
he knew in his mind that is our Glinda. But come in not as Ariana now. Let me make sure my gut was right. Come
Okay,
on
yeah,
in.
I'm sure.
Come on. There isn't another soul that could play this part other than Ariana
No,
Grande.
of course not. And it bothers me so much. Most of the people online have been praising her, but there's always, of course, those people who
Tell
are
her to
like,
go eat a hamburger. Like, shut up.
well, not even about her body. I mean, yeah, poor girl is so
Oh my God, she's
malnourished,
gotten
but-
so. You didn't see the body shaming comments?
Mom, that's all I see.
Oh.
Well, of course, but I'm saying no. They're criticizing her as Glinda. I
No
don't
way.
think- and it's like, you're all just like, they're probably just like dumb 14-year-olds who don't know what they're saying. And it's like, you have no idea the talent that it takes to pull off a role of this magnitude and do it so flawlessly.
Did they say what it is that they don't like with her performance?
You'll just see like the trolls, the haters being like
Okay,
Ariana
you could do
or
it
whatever.
better.
Yeah, I mean, just stupid shit.
Oh my
But-
God, watching Frankie with Ariana at the premiere.
Oh, I'm sure it was so special. Yeah. No, I love her so much. You know, she did a local production of Wizard of Oz here at the Fort Lauderdale Children's Theater, and Charlie was in the play with her.
And you also know that is when I found Max Fabian, who was there with her at that time.
It was like 2007.
Okay, so I was there 2003, 2004. So
Oh, wait.
she was a few years, 2007. So 4 years later is when she was in the heart of Fort Lauderdale Children's Theater. And when I
Yeah.
was a children's manager, I wasn't a manager in 2007, so I wouldn't have gone.
Okay.
I went to the
okay.
West Side Story and a few others at Fort Lauderdale Children's Theater that she might have been a little mini tot, but not old enough to star in the show.
Right, because she was Dorothy, and
Right.
and my
Wait,
friend
and-
Charlie was in the play with her.
That is because you wanted, oh my God, Melanie is so cute how she wanted Charlie to be in theater.
Yeah, no, Melanie's his mom, and
Yes.
she posted the other day, like in honor of Wicked, here's a
Love it.
throwback of Charlie in Wizard of Oz with Ariana Grande when she was Dorothy.
I know
and now it's-
Charlie's listening right now. If you do listen, Charlie's probably like, oh my God, I can't believe they're embarrassing.
No, honestly, I don't think
What was he, a munchkin?
I think so. You know what? I could totally even see the picture
Oh
right
my
now. Let's see
gosh.
really quickly.
Charlie, I'm sorry, but between the blue morph suit when I first met you at 11
Okay, let me
and
see it. Okay, so he was I don't even know what he was. I'm so sorry, guys.
it wasn't Charlie?
No. It was not Wizard of Oz. It was Cinderella.
Oh,
And he was like, it looked like he was just one of the little
townspeople.
yeah, just like a little extra.
Oh my God.
You could see he was
Wait, let me see Charlie
okay.
again.
Yeah, so it looks like it was like 2007, 2008, 2009.
Okay, no, I
Yeah.
can't take this picture. Can we? No. And that's Ariana?
Yeah, that's
Stop
Ariana.
it. Right. Okay.
Ariana and Charlie.
Tay, I'm so sorry, but this is, I know Hershey, we're almost there.
She's
Charlie,
getting excited about
there's
the
a picture.
too.
There's a picture of Taylor and Charlie when they were in camp. They were both superheroes, but I got to tell you, this is fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
Charlie.
it was Cinderella at the Fort Lauderdale.
Okay, Charlie gets the
Children's
mazel.
Theater. Okay, she said circa 2007.
Yep,
Yeah.
Charlie gets the mazel of the day.
Yeah.
Because this is the coolest thing I've ever seen.
He's gonna die. I'm gonna send him the link.
How did I not know this?
Yeah.
See, we're so connected here in South Florida.
Yes. Hello. Okay.
Wow.
Hershey's
So-
like, Mom Taylor, I want
Do you
your
know how
attention."
weird it is that he knows that it's this,
No,
like,
we're literally about at 30 minutes. Like,
how does he know this? Okay, guys, I want
he
everyone.
senses it. I don't know.
Okay, have a wickedly fabulous day, guys. Remember, never let anyone burst your bubble, as Galinda would come in on. And never, ever, 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 ever let anyone dull your sparkle. We love you and can't wait till Thursday.
Happy Wicked
Day.
Yay!
Thank you for tuning in to Fabulously Flawed. Remember, every Tuesday and Thursday, it's your time to join Marni and Taylor, the mother-daughter duo that's redefining family time with a twist, putting the fun in dysfunction, one episode at a time. Craving more? Visit us at fabulouslyflawed.com. And don't miss out on the feel-good vibes with our exclusive merch at fabulouslyflawed.net. That's with 2 Ds on Etsy. Keep your sparkles shining and spread that fabulous energy.